I guess we've kind of got the most exciting things from E3 out of the way. Now let's put a damper on this whole thing by talking about
Nintendo's
conference, which
it was awful.
One of the most underwhelming things ever.
I mean, I heard that it was the worst conference in the history of E3.
Yeah, which I guess to be completely honest, like if you kind of been following Nintendo and kind of know like what's in the pipeline for them, I mean, you can't really expect, too much because Wii U's struggles have been well documented, and I think they're just about to give up on the Wii U because it's not even.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think it sold 10 million units.
How many units has it sold?
I think like 9 or 8 or something, which is like significantly less than the PS4 and Xbox One, and they've been out
like over a year.
Yeah, well, they've been out. Have they been out 2 years?
I don't think so. I think they came out 2014. They came out last year.
No, it went last fall.
I don't think it's been 2 years yet. I think. What time did they come out last year?
It came out in the fall, so it couldn't have been last year. I think it's been 2013.
They came out 2013?
Mm-hmm.
I think when I bought it was last year, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, because you got yours in like January, I think.
No, I got it in February.
So it was like, so you got it last year. Mm-hmm. So it came out 2013. So I guess this November will be 2 years. So it's been out like a year and like 9 months or something. Yeah.
Almost 2 years. Pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, the Wii U was out 2 years before that, and it hasn't even, it's not, like, it's sold like half of the PS4.
Yeah.
But what was the PS4 sold? Is it sold like 20 million?
It's like 22 million or something.
Yeah, and I mean, the Wii U is at like 9 or 8 or something. Like, it's not even sold half. It's been out twice as long.
Gosh.
Like, it's really struggling.
I think the worst thing about it is for one, the graphics aren't as good as like PS3 and Xbox 360. So, and then another thing is they call it the Wii U, the name. I think.
That's the marketing. But really, like,
and also their marketing team just blows. They suck.
Yeah, and it sucks that like they can't get any third-party support.
Yeah, that's because of the graphics.
Yeah, it's because of the graphics, like you were saying.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty unfortunate, and I think the reason they didn't announce some of the games fans were hoping for the Wii U is because like they've released games that they're
preparing everything for the NX, right?
Yeah, well, they've released games they thought would sell the console, like Smash and Mario Kart and Splatoon. Like, if those games can't sell Wii U's, if frickin' Smash Brothers can't sell Wii U's, nothing can.
Yeah.
If Mario can't sell Wii U's, nothing can.
Yeah.
So, like, I think they see that now, and now they're just starting to ramp everything towards, the NX.
If they do, like, make it an NX, I really hope it's backwards compatible, so I can play, like, all those cool games you just mentioned.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, like,
I expect it will be, though, because it's Nintendo.
Yeah. I actually think Nintendo should have announced like a price drop for the Wii U. Like, I think that thing should be $200.
That's actually one of the things that we forgot to mention. The price, I think, is way too high for a Wii.
I think so too. I think if it was $200, and I mean, that'd be great because I do think the Wii U has enough titles already to warrant a person to buy one.
Yeah.
Like I bought one actually recently, and like I've been very pleased with the the library it has, and then also Virtual Console.
Yeah.
Like, you can play Wii games, you can play DS games, you can play Nintendo 64 games, like just all of Nintendo's library of games.
Yeah.
You can play except the GameCube, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. One thing I wish that Nintendo would do is like have their backwards compatibility with software instead of like having to stick your disc in there and do it, because I want to have GameCube games and stuff like that.
What do you mean by software?
Like, you could just download them from like the Wii store or whatever.
You can do that.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, okay. Like, you can go back and buy like different Wii games. Like, you can go back and buy Mario Galaxy right now and play it on your Wii U. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can buy Mario Galaxy 2.
Really?
Yeah, but the only thing that sucks, you have to play it with the Wii controller. But
yeah,
I mean, not that big a deal. But
they still should optimize it though and like change it for the controls of the Wii U.
And actually, do you know how the Wii had a virtual console? Like, you could play old games on the Wii too.
Yeah, you could play GameCube games. Though.
Well, the Wii U has a store, but it doesn't have. They haven't brought a lot of games over. Yeah. But the Wii operating system is actually on the Wii U.
Oh.
Like, really? to play Wii games, you have to boot into the Wii operating system.
So is it emulating it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's emulating. Like, it has the full Wii, like, UI and everything.
That's actually how the Xbox was.
Yeah.
Like, I seen him pull up the little guide, and that was kind of weird to see.
Mm-hmm. But, like, you can go into the Wii and then go into the store on the Wii OS and get all the old games that were on the Wii. So you really get a big library of games.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the
Nintendo
thing...
may have the biggest library of games right now.
They probably do. Like, it has the big... Like, it's the most backwards compatible, of any of the consoles.
Oh, yeah. Nintendo's always been like that.
Yeah. You can play about anything except GameCube games. Like, from, like, Nintendo 64, the NES, Super Nintendo, like, everything. There's, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, like, really, I think it's worth buying one for those things.
Yeah, just for that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's worth a lot, but I think it should be $200.
Yeah, not for the price, though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
$300, I think they're going for about $260 now. Mm-hmm. That's still pretty cheap for a console.
$199 would be the
$199 would be optimum, I think. Yeah, definitely. So back to their conference as a whole. I've got this little graphic pulled up on my computer, and it's kind of got kind of what fans were expecting versus what Nintendo gave us. And like, a lot of people were there wanting like Metroid Prime, a new Metroid game, Galaxy 3, like just a lot of things fans were wanting.
Didn't get anything like that.
Didn't get anything. Got Mario Tennis and Metroid Federation, whatever, and a dumb Animal Crossing game, and some weird Zelda game that's like not even Zelda. I don't know. It just sucks.
Nintendo, they didn't have anything this year.
Well, I think they have some of those games, but I don't think they want to announce it until they announce NX.
Yeah, they're probably waiting.
Yeah, like I do think there may be a new Galaxy game. Yeah. I think there may be a new Metroid game, but I think those things are NX titles.
Dude, Metroid would be awesome on the NX, I think.
It'd be freaking great. Yeah. I completely agree. Like, I think fans are ready for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, they didn't really announce anything that I even want to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, I have nothing to say, but...
They didn't announce anything worth talking about.
Yeah,
really.
they didn't talk about Zelda, which they said they wouldn't want to do.
And they had Muppets. That was so stupid.
Yeah.
That was one of the stupidest things I believe I've ever seen.
Nintendo thinks their audience is 8-year-olds.
I think that's the worst it's ever been, though. I mean, that was just... When I saw it, I was like, that's just bad.
Yeah. Definitely not good.
No, not good at all.
No, it's not. Like, I mean, if they think 8-year-olds are watching Nintendo Directs and Treehouse Live, I mean, I'm just not convinced that that's happening.
I'm not convinced either. No, it's not.
I mean, I think they've missed their market almost every time they've made a console. So,
yeah.
I mean, that really illustrates, I think, that they don't know who they're trying to sell their console to. Like, they really think they're a toy company.
They've always been like that. They've never known who they're selling their console to, I thought, anyway.
Which I guess, like, most of their games do appeal more to children, I guess. But I think what's happened is, like you and I, like, we have grown up as children with those games, but then those same adults who fell in love with Mario, or those same children, rather, that fell in love with Mario, they grew up to be adults who still love Mario.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah, like, I mean... They were marketing to kids, and they got us as kids.
Yeah.
But then, we became adults, and we still want it.
And kids today are different now. Mm-hmm. They want to play, like, shooting games, like Call of Duty and stuff like that.
They do, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
like Minecraft.
Yeah, kids today are not, like the kids of our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we sound like total old men right now.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn!
I think that's why, though, that they're not very successful.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Like they really have a problem with knowing who they are and their imaging and their marketing and really anything except making games they have a problem with.
Yeah. Whenever
their hardware.
Whenever I think of like Nintendo's bad marketing, I just think of like the pictures of that one guy. What's his name? It's like
Reggie.
Maybe, yeah, but a picture of that guy with like a funny look on his face, like, just bad marketing. Like, I think I might have saw something like that. Somebody making fun of him, show like a really funny picture of him. Mm-hmm. Just kind of gives you the thought of Nintendo just being bad.
We would like to play.
Yeah. That was a pretty bad commercial.
Yeah, which, I mean, those things sold. Which, I actually think the marketing on the Wii was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because they always showed families playing it together and like... it was like old people playing.
The trouble with the Wii, though, is it sold a frig ton, but nobody collected dust in everybody's houses.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Like, they sold a lot at first, but then it slowed down, and
Nobody. I mean, I got a Wii and I played it like probably for a year, and I didn't touch it.
I played Wii Sports, and then once that got old,
I
just never touched it.
Kind come to think about it, besides Mario Galaxy and stuff like that on the Wii, what was really like great on that console besides Wii Sports?
A lot of people like Zelda on it.
Yeah, that game too. Yeah,
Twilight Princess, and there was Brawl. There was
Brawl,
Mario Kart.
Like, still didn't have too much, really, honestly.
I believe they ported all the Metroid Prime games over too. Like they had the whole trilogy on the Wii.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like the console had some good games. It was just the controller was a piece of garbage. Nobody wanted to play the good games.
Yeah.
It's it's like that news or not.
I hated those freaking nunchuck deal.
Yeah. It's like the Zelda game. Like I've heard people say that's a good game. I didn't play it because of the controller.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people that were Zelda fans, they couldn't get past the controller.
Yeah. Well, I think really what's worse to me, like the nunchuck wasn't. I don't think it's all that bad. It's bad, but not as bad as the motion controls. That's what's bad about it.
And like they forced that on you in a lot of games.
Yeah. I mean, just flat out forced. That's one thing that I liked about actually. Whenever I remember, like thinking whenever I was playing Mario Galaxy, like I'm glad they didn't force any motion controls on me in this game. Like that would have ruined this game. Some games they do that. So.
Yeah, and Mario Galaxy was so pretty to play, even though it was in standard def. Like that was a beautiful game.
Yeah, it was a great game.
I was really hoping that they would even like remaster that.
Yeah,
put it in HD.
Nintendo's not about remastering.
Well,
stuff.
they did remaster Wind Waker.
They did, yeah.
I love that game because I didn't play it on the GameCube, but I played it on the Wii U, and it was, I mean, it was a whole new experience. Like that game holds up.
It does.
And that holds up really well.
I'd say it does. Zelda's awesome. So.
I mean, it really is. Is there anything else you want to kind of say about Nintendo?
I think that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe next year.
Maybe next year, Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Nintendo you could say that for about 5 consecutive years.
Yeah.
The last 5 years. Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
They just need to get this marketing game, I think. They need to get that right.
Yeah, which I don't think they'll be announcing anything really awesome until the NX, besides Zelda. I still think Zelda will be on the Wii U.
Yeah.
And, Zelda may be like the Wii U swan song. It may be the last good game. Oh, yeah, they did show Star Fox. We didn't really mention that.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Star Fox, man, I know graphics don't make the game, but, like, that game looked like a Wii game, like, when I saw it. They've been saying they've been working on this game, like, 5 or 6 years, but it looks like they've been working on it 5 or 6 months. Like,
well, I mean, they may have been working on actually the game side of it for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, that's true.
The visuals.
Like, from what I've heard from different outlets that played it on the show floor, like, they didn't give you the option to turn off the motion controls on the show floor, but they're supposed to give you the option on the final game.
That's good.
But I heard the motion controls bad, and some things I heard is like, how are you going to be able to play it, without the motion controls? Because the way it works is like on old games, like the the reticule would be out in front of you as you fly, and the reticule would follow your ship as you flown and stuff. But then, like, in this game,
maybe it'll work like that. Once you turn it off.
Maybe. But on this game, like, you take the gamepad and you aim, like, while you're flying, which is kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
It's like you can be flying one way, but then shooting down here.
Yeah.
And shooting up here.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool idea, I guess.
But then you look like an idiot doing this with your, Wii pad.
True, yeah. So, I mean, I would like to play it, but I can almost guarantee I won't like it. I don't like motion controls at the core of games.
I don't either.
So, yeah, that's about all I really wanted to say about that. Nothing really, to wait and see. I mean, I think it'll be a good game. It's just, it didn't have that level of polish, I guess, that I was looking for.
Yeah, same here.